Fiddle me this, Johnny. Check this stuff out right here in terms of what it is. I mean, obviously, we'll get back to this. I'm going to save this one, watch later on it. For what's going on in here. I mean, for the game I'm playing today, as far as the admin meeting me at the tree line when you fight for a post, telling time. Well, again, junior enlisted, there would certainly be two types: motivated and dead, right? You know, they are motivated or they are dead. Out here, obviously, we have all kinds of issues of sending some troops over some places to do a thing on certain sets. Now, obviously, I have no clue other than the photoelectric effect here, how to deal with mass. So we'll mark it dog ear at that in terms of what it is. Where you would say, obviously, we have a problem. I mean, you would expect the best of the MTFs, the best of the best, to be able to dust that one off quicker, be able to cut off some troops to be able to do this, right? Anywhere. I'll take anybody's top level officer and unmake them. Don't worry. Emperor man. I'll take off your gear and dunk you in acid like everybody else.
This is cellulose acetate,
Gotta crack
a
this.
plant-based material that's not only extremely durable, but also quite flexible, making it
So hopefully today, that's a lot about that. They're gonna still push up, do things. Say, on the worst case, I'm already spread like medical. You're gonna let it go, right? You're gonna let that thing go to the market and rip away, do something weird on the button toggle switch, and it's again. I'm like Campbell Soup, run all their numbers, work teams, timelines, systems, run it through, play the troops, do the security fence assholes that need to be fixed in the backyard. Which she's like, I'm sure rattling around in here in the neural net. There's some photon about an incident that was not good here, not good over there. You couldn't have done it anywhere in the chains and rails inside here, given any other prime indicator on the convergence of one thing walking around all this to make the determination of ones and zeros.
Military to serve my country back and never to forget, having its doors open to us and giving us a safe haven. I grew up in Minnesota, in downtown Minneapolis, and it's not the same as what it used to be. I mean, we have crime-ridden streets. People are afraid to go to the grocery
Obviously,
stores,
I'm having some
drive their
fun
cars,
with
and
AC,
getting
combat
carjacked.
veteran,
Kids are afraid to
admin,
go to school
and the
because
gunnery
streets are
sergeant
not
meeting the
safe.
psychologist
So I'm
about how
running
he's treating the
because I have
troops,
3
about motivated
children,
and dead.
and I want their
Two
future
types
to be
of
safe and
young
sound.
NCOs, motivated and
Right
dead
now,
in the
we're
anime.
living in a country where we are advocating to defund the police that is supposed
Well,
to keep
usually,
us safe.
I'm dead,
And
boss.
I'm not
You know,
for
come in the
defunding
office.
police.
I
I'm
can't do
funding,
anything different. I'm locked
funding
out
the
here in the
police
field, and short
and
of
hiring
this
more
being
and
okay
increasing
with
their
the chief
pay
in the office,
and
what do you want me to
giving them
do?
more
This
training,
way,
more resources
Aristotle
that
this
they
way, or
need to keep
poking
our
it at who's
streets
next
safe
here in the
so we
Roman
can go
guard.
about our lives
Ninth
and
Legion
not be
sitting at the
afraid
door,
to take
but
our
still can't
children
come
to
in,
school
giving
or go
Caligula's
to the
coin still
grocery
being
store.
upside down. Whether
That's
it
what
comes
I'm
in, it
running
doesn't seem
for,
like the
and I
best
want
mission
all
option
American
for the
families
longs
to
on the
feel
shorts
safe
for
again.
what's going to
Because I
happen in
came
charge of
from
Rome.
a civil war country.
Like I said,
And
I'm
I
still
don't want
usually
my
catching the big
country
ones
here
about
in
why they're not in
America
charge.
to
Because
be a
eventually, hun, you
reflection
could say it's
of
me,
what
but honestly, I
was
don't got the
used to back
finances. I'm
home.
gonna still smash
First, thank you
Zuckerberg and
for your
Elon and
service.
Tim
It's beautiful
Cook
that
and
you did that
everybody
for
else
our
willing to
country,
stand
and thank
here,
you
put
for
it on.
it.
You
You
hear
mentioned
that?
defund the police.
You
Your
know, who?
opponent, Ilhan
Conquest.
Omar, a huge
That who?
proponent
Somebody
of
who's got some
defunding
big
the
dog
police.
stuff that's
How
got to
much do you
play that
think that will
Zod
hurt
Superman
her
stuff
in this
without
year's
burning down the
upcoming
town
election?
behind it.
Absolutely.
We got
It's
the
already,
circus. I mean,
starting
talk
to
about
hurt
buds.
her
We
because,
talk about
she
the line in
led with the
calculus.
campaign to
Talk
defund
about
the
why
police, as you
people are
know.
in certain positions
And
with Sharp's
our
cases,
city,
obviously. Harassment is energy,
citizens
change in
in
field.
District 5
Same fight,
stood up
different war,
against it
different
and voted
technologies,
to keep,
everything in anybody's
police
school.
funded.
It's all
So
nuclear.
that's
So
already
I'll be
showing
like,
that
stop.
her
Field
constituents
theory.
are against what she's
Iron's
leading
composition
and
0 to
what
1,
she's
all the way up to heat
advocating
death
for.
through all this
If
about
you
what's
are
square
living
and all
in
this for the
Minneapolis,
trig.
for example,
Area at least,
you
hedging
don't
under
dare
the
to
curve for
walk
Minimax
around the
buds,
beautiful downtown we
busting
used to
off and
have.
cloning.
You don't dare to
At
do
least that's
that.
what we would
And
have.
she's trying to
As far
take
as
away
anybody else that got
those
the
people
ear around
who are
might say
supposed to
something
protect those
realistically.
constituents. And so she's
You would have to
already,
say that once the
getting a
number is
pushback
exposed.
from that. And as of late, we rejected Tim Walz's campaign
It's hard to see.
sentencing, criminal sentencing, and again, the constituencies and the
That's
citizens
as
of
good a
this
box as
district
any.
stood up
For an
against that
AU,
and
AO,
want,
a
a
new
better
Solomon,
system
a
to
challenge coin of that
incarcerate
area
criminals
in
and
there
not let
for
them
the
out back on
two
the streets
corners, the
socially.
three edges,
Shukri, as
A
someone
plus
who
B
fled
plus C
socialism, how
curves
worried are
that give
you
me
that
some
our
area
country
math
is heading
problem.
down that path?
Murder for
Specifically,
murder
someone
is
like
a
you
million different
who
reasons
literally
amongst the
is a
spectrum of
refugee,
visible light.
someone like you
who sees open
In the end,
borders and
usually
thinks
I
to herself, I
yell at
came the
everybody
right
for
way.
Portman
Why
key,
are we
not
giving
keyholing
all
it,
these
myself
people who are
included,
coming
not
across
having
illegally
that
way all
astrology
these
map of what
resources?
Sophie stars are doing today and how they're blinking for the radio
It's
emissions.
disheartening. It is upsetting to see. I
Photon,
gave my
mass
life to
matter
this
come through
country
the
for
the
10
white
and a half
hole like
years.
Penn's
I put
row
my
and
life
shifts
on the line
over.
for the
And
ideals
looking
of
at a
America, the
explosion
America
from
that I
a
got
Milky Way
used to, the
galaxy
America
and
that I
radio
was
wave
proud
signals,
to put my
ribbons
life on
out
the
there
line.
that are
And
actually
I
on
came
time
here
scales
legally
of
as a
hundreds of
refugee. I
thousands of
waited
light
in this
years
one
in
of
consideration
Kenya in a
that they're
refugee camp,
hundreds of
being
thousands of light
vetted,
years
both
long and
background
potentially a
and
half
medical,
a
to come
light
here
year wide,
healthy
given the
enough
bubble in
to not,
space of how you would think about heat
transfer communicable
emitting off of the
diseases.
space
And now
station
you
and how
have
hard it
open
is.
borders that
Those
we don't
lights
know
have
who's
real
crossing,
physics
no
to
one's getting
the
vetted.
derivative
We
over
don't know
that
how
time
dangerous those
space.
people are
The
to our
derivative over time,
livelihoods.
derivative time,
And
derivative
I don't
space.
believe
Is 8 a
that
rational
vetting
number?
is
Yeah, but what
racist.
about
I don't
0.8
believe
or
securing our
0.08
borders
or
are
1 over
racist.
10?
People need to come the right
Beta
way,
U, beta V.
and our nation needs to be kept safe. All our
So if our
politicians,
relative topics are
government
still
leaders
keying,
have a
or whatever
responsibility
standard in the
to
regional, the
protect our sovereign
topological of what
nation
Bernoulli's
and our
math problem is
people.
that day instead of some damn
Shukri
fantasy
Abdurrahman,
magic.
you are the American dream.
Hoodoo
We
voodoo,
thank you for
some
your
brother
time
out
this
there
morning. We wish
pulled,
you
huh?
best of luck
Keep an eye
in
on
your
it.
campaign. Please come back and visit us. Carly, over to you. I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmer.